So I was wondering if you have any suggestions for enhancing one's descriptive abilities.
Okay. Well, here are some things that I was taught many years ago. And there were really three people who influenced my world. Number one, a guy by the name of Vince Bagley, Bagli. He's a retired sports anchor at WBAL in Baltimore. I met him when I was 11. I stayed at his home because of, my family was close to his family, and I was almost his adopted sixth child. I would go in to work with him every day for a good month and a half during the summers, and I would watch him prepare. He was a master at TV sports anchoring. His vocabulary, his linguistic skills were off the charts, and his ability to ad lib was second to none. So I learned from Vince Bagley the ability, and he was such a gracious man. Started talking to people in the hallways. He would talk to people when he would pump gas. He would, so he would run into the store to, get vanilla wafers. And I mean, it was unbelievable. And he was just so personable. And that rubbed off on me. The second person was Ernie Harwell. And again, this has to do with networking. I met Ernie Harwell, the late, great Ernie Harwell, when I was 11. And I met him that same summer that I stayed with Vince Bagley. Tigers rolled through Baltimore, Tigers Orioles series. Vince Bagley, Ernie Harwell, very close friends. I sat right next to Ernie Harwell calling the play-by-play for the Tigers. And he wrote me once a week. I wrote him once a week. I was in the booth in Toronto for Ernie Harwell's last broadcast that he ever called for Detroit Tigers baseball. I was with him a month before he passed away. I kept in close contact with Ernie, and you talk about a guy who was humble. He was humble. He was considerate of others. He was a gentleman. He was a Southern gentleman. And he taught me the importance of reporting what you see. He said, this is not 60 Minutes, but if you see a basketball player, dribble drive down the floor and he turns the ball over, report he turns the ball over. If you see the power forward, if he missed the shot, he missed the shot. But never assume and never guess. If you miss a play, and it happens, if you miss a play, you miss a play and you go on. But the importance of reporting what you see. And the third and final person who left an indelible mark, he just retired after 30 plus years in the NBA, was Joe Tate of the Cavaliers. And Joe's preparation and passion and enthusiasm for sports was uncharted waters that I had never gone to until I met him. He was remarkable. And so if you can combine knowledge, experience, wisdom, repertorial skills, along with the enthusiasm, you're going to be in good shape.